Uncolonized rock exists. The British Empire. Norway in the Middle Ages. Norway in the rest of history. Norway now. When the Greeks invented sex. When the Romans realized you can also have sex with women. Wi-Fi drops down by 1 bar. YouTube video quality. We shall plunder, pillage and rape our way to Jerusalem. In the name of God. When a third of your town dies due to the plague. But due to the decrease in labor, you are able to demand better wages and enjoy a higher standard of living. When the king sent you to Normandy again to fight the French, but you're really not feeling it anymore. I hate when boys say these lies. I only talk with you. She is just a friend. I'm going to be at home by Christmas. We've finished those battleships you asked for, Mr. President. What do we do next? Teddy Roosevelt. Let's go scare somebody. Hitler. I'm the greatest mass murderer in history. Mao Zedong. Oh, you're a villain, alright, just not a super one. Life exists. Philosophers. Why? Life. When you manipulate the French into declaring war on you, to unite all the German states under a single cause, resulting in the unification of Germany. Outstanding move. Peasants, dying of starvation, war and bad living conditions. Nobility. Bismarck sinks the mighty Hood. Ark Royal. The guy finger snapping. How do you get a negative casualty rate? How's that even possible? Me. Colonialism is bad and should be totally forbidden. Also me. Time to civilize and improve this place. Meme of an event that I already know. Meme of an unknown history event so I can learn more. When you break the timeline and now all the memes are German. Ich bin schnell. Wi-Fi drops down by 1 bar. YouTube video quality. Wi-Fi drops down by 1 bar. YouTube video quality. Bostonians, what are you gonna do? Shoot us? British shoots them. Bostonians. Babe, come over. Me, I can't, I'm studying. I've gathered the forces to retake Constantinople. Me. Girls, OMG, we are flying over Japan. Boys. When you kill 300 mercenaries and wound 1000 more, but you don't lose a single man. Laugh Singalic. Wi-Fi drops down by 1 bar. YouTube video quality. Catholic Church, please convert to Christianity, our people are. Genghis Khan. Ching Chong, your religion is wrong. Me, look at the squirrels. Grandpa, where I don't see them. Me, they're in the trees. Grandpa. Lenin, homosexuality isn't a threat to the workers, I'm decriminalizing it. Stalin. I have a Roman Empire. How original. Make it holy. Daring today, aren't we? When you kick the British ass using weed and mushrooms at Battle of Isandlwana and no one talks about it. Angry Zulu noises. If the Great War was so great, why isn't there a Great War 2? I got you, fam. Wi-Fi drops down by 1 bar. Video quality. So how long have you been at war? Afghanistan. Correct. Mansa Musa, after causing mass inflation in Egypt because he gave too much gold to the poor in Cairo. I use the stanks to destroy the stanks. Scandinavians when they pay a visit to the rest of Europe today. Scandinavians when they pay a visit to the rest of Europe in the 9th century. The Soviet Union. Western imperialism is evil capitalistic model that exploits the workers of the world. The Allies win World War II. You like imperialism, don't you, USSR? Cold War ends. West Balkans. 0.003 seconds later. Due to rationing during World War II, the scarcity of chocolate led to the invention of Nutella. That is interesting to say, at least. 3000 Zulus. Hey, there's a mission over there. Let's sack it. It's nearly undefended anyways. 150 Brits. No. Colonists harass British sentries and dare them to shoot. British actually shoot them. Colonists. I'll name my son. Frederick. How original. Or Wilhelm. Daring today, aren't we? Civilian companies when their country joined the war. It was time for Thomas the Tank. Rookie Guard. Those weird huge grey things were trunks. Do those come down the Alps often? Commander. Now that's new. Japan attacks Pearl Harbor. Churchill and Stalin. Ancient Roman soldier receiving his payment. Oh yes, old. Pope Urban II. Anyone who fights in the crusade gets into heaven. Europe. Sausage Party. Wiener Congress. When you have to claim Jerusalem for the Pope and God at 6, but you have to have fight in the Pacific War at 5:30. Great Britain. I want an empire, but I don't want to fight Europe. France. What about that big place under Europe? Hold up. 1300s kid. When I grow up I want to a rat. Let me just step right in. One word comes to mind when you see a painting of Charles II of Spain. The word is incest. Deportation in Nazi propaganda. Deportation in real life. Germany in 1939. Optimizing the people. Sir Isaac Newton invents homosexuality 1672. Me when someone talks shit about my history textbook. Me when someone talks shit about Wikipedia. Girls with Photoshop. I look so pretty, OMG. Boys with Photoshop. When you want to finish your race quickly. When you liberate your country from imperialism and the US tries to undo it. I don't think so. History. Hitler died in Berlin. Conspiracy theories. Actually. KGB exist. Citizens in the Soviet Union. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Medieval people when the doctor saws their arm off to fix a mild headache. Alright, well, you're the expert. History teachers. The first time the US stepped foot in Korea was at the end of World War II. The Korean Expedition of 1871. Frederick D. Moylan's inventing the light bulb. Thomas Edison discovering he can steal ideas from people other than Tesla. Imperial Japan opens trade with other countries. Christian missionaries begin to arrive. Japan, you weren't supposed to do that. Japan sinks a couple of boats in the harbor to send a message. US to A. Getting drafted thinking you got into the NFL. Getting handed a helmet and a rifle. Galileo, Copernicus was right, the earth does orbit the sun. Say psych right now. Russia selling their useless Tundra to the US for $7.2 million. Russia when the US finds crap tons of oil there. World War I where they lose less than 5,000 men per yard gained in a battle. The US after Zimmerman telegram. Homst has summoned the Almighty One. Can you not become the dominant power in Europe? For 5 years. 25th December 1914. World War I generals destroy the enemy at all costs. English and German soldiers. World War I. Is war to end all wars? War continues. World War I. You weren't supposed to do that. Zimbabwe kicking all white farmers out of the country. Famine and economic crisis. Women has basic knowledge about chemistry or physics. 15th to 18th century Western countries. Psychologist. Pizza maker Stalin doesn't exist, he can't feed the USSR. Pizza maker Stalin. Is 300 too many? It depends on the context. Dollars no. Spartans in Valley of Thermophile yes. Random guy misses a single day of prayer at the church. Spanish Inquisition. Austria-Hungary declares war on Serbia. Allies. The guy finger snapping. France declares war on Prussia for trying to set a Prussian heir on the throne of Spain. Prussia using this as an excuse to invade, take Alsace-Touraine and unify Germany. Congratulations, you played yourself. Me leaving Area 51 with the name of the man that burned the library of Alexandria. Cuban Missile Crisis in a nutshell. Senate, I'm so happy that Caesar is dead, now I can restore the Republic. Octavian. Me, mom, am I handsome? Mom, like a prince, honey. Prince. First guy to intercept radio transmission must have been like Hackerman. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Feel free to check out my other videos as well. Thank you for watching.